And time now for our community update this morning with the Green Bay Police Department. And joining us now is Commander Kevin Warwick. Thanks for joining us this morning in studio. We appreciate it.
No, thanks for having me.
Do you have an update on the traffic crash from Sunday on Lombardi Avenue that took the lives of 3 people and has a man facing charges?
You know, it's just really a sad incident for the city of Green Bay. Anytime people lose their life in a traffic accident or anytime, it just really affects every single person. You know, now it's a good reminder to have those conversations with your children about speeding, about, self-evaluation of how you drive, and really just this crash could have been prevented. And that's the message we wanted to portray in the community, because traffic is our #1 complaint, and speeding is probably the most frequent complaint to the police department.
Now, I guess it's right now in the investigative stages, and you were talking about we don't know how fast the car was going right now. That'll come out later, won't it? Tell us how that goes.
Well, in this crash, we had called in the accident reconstruction team from the Brown County Sheriff's Office, and they'll put that crash scene back together, and they'll be able to tell you almost exactly what the speeds were when the investigation's concluded, and the other causable factors that caused that crash. You know, at this time, preliminary speaking, and the information that was presented us through the scene, speed and reckless driving is the 2 causable factors that were reported, which is something that can be prevented, and that's the message we want to portray here to everybody so that this doesn't happen again in the city of Green Bay.
Now, traffic enforcement complaints are pretty high in the city right now.
You know, traffic is our #1 complaint. That's why we kicked off the Slow Down Green Bay initiative in the first of the year, and then the pandemic hit. And we're picking that back up, and we really just want to bring attention and awareness to the city of Green Bay and the residents about slowing down. Speeding is our #1 complaint, and we can't arrest our way out of this problem, so we need the community's help to have those conversations, slow down, be a good role model, and everybody will be safe.
Now, I've been hearing a lot of fireworks going off at night. Have you had a lot of complaints? Is it more than usual?
Yeah, we're seeing a dramatic increase of the number of fireworks complaints being reported to the police department. And sadly, this is just something that some days you just can't keep up with. And we want the community to know that fireworks are illegal. Please keep them to the professionals, and know that fireworks cause countless injuries, millions of dollars worth of property damage every year. And we want people to know, just leave the fireworks to the professionals, and it's going to cause everybody to have a more safe, enjoyable 4th of July.
Now, do you think you're hearing more fireworks going off partly because of the pandemic?
I think that's a contributing factor. I don't think really anybody knows the answer to that question, but with everybody being at home due to the quarantine, due to the pandemic, the shows being canceled, the festivals being canceled, I think people want to have a good time for the 4th. And mind you, the police department wants everybody to have a good, safe, and enjoyable holiday, but we want them to follow the ordinances and the laws too, so that everybody else is not affected by their behavior.
Now, if someone is found setting off illegal fireworks, what is the fine, and what are the illegal ones?
Well, any fireworks that leave the ground are considered illegal. And our message is fireworks are, 1, illegal. Most importantly, they're very dangerous. The fireworks that leave the ground, that's where injuries happen, property damage occurs. And if an officer responds to an incident where there are fireworks, it's ultimately the officer's discretion how to handle that call. But they could be subject to a municipal forfeiture of approximately $371.
Wow. So how can people have a safe 4th?
A safe 4th is just, have a plan, make sure that they're, drinking responsibly if they choose to do so, and really just keep those fireworks to the professionals, because that causes a lot of disruption in the neighborhoods, and we see that on social media, and we feel those complaints.
And you want to remind people that COVID-19 is not over.
Yeah, that's more of a public health issue, but we field a lot of questions at the police department on the COVID and pandemic, and we want people to know, make sure they're maintaining their social distance, wear those masks. We want people to just be healthy and not spread this virus anymore, so that things can get back to some sense of normalcy.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today, Commander Warwick. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
Well,